Hi, Laura, do you expect me to start the session? Yeah,
Yes,
wonderful.
I do. Yes,
Wonderful.
thank you.
Great. So I think you hear me. Hello, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity first to thank all who have sent their posters to Interpoor 2021 and shared their wonderful research ideas and findings with us. Among those posters, 104 posters were submitted by students which were eligible for MDPI Energies Student Poster Award. All the single posters, together with their supplementary materials and pre-recorded videos, has been reviewed carefully, and whenever needed, consultation has been done by related mini symposium moderators. So in the first round of evaluation, 27 poster, can we go to the previous slide, please? Right. So in the first round, 27 posters were ranked by student grant committee members based on their quality of scientific contents, appearance, and the impact of the research. Each poster has been ranked by at least three member of the student grant committee. And at the end, top 5 posters have been selected to go to the third round, in which we evaluated the related speakers' performance in the live poster session, and their capabilities in answering the question have been assessed by members of the student grant committee. I should admit that we received a number of really excellent posters, which actually made the evaluation process very challenging. And I should say, well done to all of you. I'm absolutely fascinated by your excellent work. And this is a great that we have such talented students in the Porous media community. So eventually we had to choose 2 posters. So marginally we selected 2 posters for the MDPI Energies Poster Award. Next slide, please. So I'm pleased to introduce Maxine van der Heyden. I hope I pronounced it well, from Technical University of Eindhoven, as one of the winners for her wonderful work on towards bottom-up design of porous electrode microstructure, coupling a genetic algorithm with pore network modeling of redox flow battery electrodes. Congratulations, Maxine. If you hear me, please unmute yourself and tell us about yourself and maybe your feeling about Interpoor. Do we have you, Maxim, here? If you hear me.
I don't see her in the participants list. I'm sorry.
Right, so we all congratulate Maxim. So it's not good that we really miss her, but that's great. I recommend everyone to go and visit her wonderful poster. Please go to the next slide. So the other winner is Pedro Pampillon Alonso de Velasco, sorry for my pronunciation, from University Politécnica de Madrid from Spain, for his great work on solute transport during unstable infiltration into layered heterogeneous porous media. Congratulations, Pedro. I hope you hear me now. If you hear me, please unmute yourself and please talk about maybe your research a little bit, or at least your feeling about Interpoor. Interpoor 22, actually, your feeling and your experience about this conference.
Unfortunately, I don't see Pedro in the participants
right. Okay.
list either.
So I congratulate both of them again, and I'm sure all of us will contribute, will join me in congratulating these 2 wonderful students. They are not here to pass their message, but I can pass my message as one of the participant attendees of the Interpoor 2021. I want to thank you all of the committee of the conference. It was a great experience for me. I talked with some of my colleagues during the session that we had and chat that we had during this week, and I received similar message. Thank you, all of you, for making such a wonderful online conference for us. That's all from my side.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I am here, so shall I start?
Yes, please.
So I cannot put my video, so doesn't matter. So you cannot see my face. I don't know why it doesn't work. So okay, so yeah.
Machine, would you please try again?
Oh yes, great. Okay, so it's really a great pleasure for me to announce the winner of the Rien van Genuchten Award. So before going to that, I would like to say that first of all, a bit about this award. So this award has been created in 2020, and thanks to the generous donation of Dr. Betty May Pontedero in honor of the eminent scientist Professor Rien van Genuchten, who is internationally known for his work in the area of fluids flow and solute transport in partially saturated media. So this award is given mostly to early career researcher with at most 3 years of experience after their PhD. And the idea is to give preferentially to people who work on porous media research in relation with green world. And we also would like preferentially to give this, or it is intended to give to young researchers who come from countries with low or middle income economies as defined by the World Bank. So, I'm really pleased to announce the winner of 2021. So this is the second time that we are giving these awards, and the winner is Professor Kleber, Dr. Marques Lisboa. So, sorry, just find the file of Kleber Lisboa. So he's born in 1989 in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, and he's currently an assistant professor of mechanical engineering at the Universidade Federal de Fluminense. And so he has several peer-reviewed journal papers, 14. He has already 18 conference papers and 1 book chapter. And his main research interests are on convective heat and mass transfer, porous media, fluid mechanics, and electrochemical devices, numerical methods, and thermodynamical foundations of engineering design. So I'm really happy to be here and to announce that, and congratulations, Kleber. I don't know if you are here. Can we hear you?
I'm here, and
so I would like to give you the floor, just maybe introduce yourself and give more information about yourself and your research to the Interpoor community.
So thank you very much, Nushini. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah.
I don't know. Thank you very much for the introduction. So I work mostly with convective heat and mass transfer, as Nushini said. I work with redox flow batteries, like the first one that was awarded in MDPI, in the MDPI award. And I would like to thank Betty May Pontedero for the donation that made possible for InterPore to offer this award. And well, words cannot express how deeply honored I am for receiving an award from InterPore, especially one named after Professor van Genuchten, who is a true inspiration for young researchers like me. And even though technology has allowed us to gather in this conference remotely, I regret not having the chance of meeting all of you in person, but I was able to learn a lot. And I saw some of the presentations, including the one right before this award ceremony. And I was able to learn a little bit about things that I'm not used to work with. And furthermore, I would like to recognize the importance of the support from my family, especially my mother, Vladimir, and my grandmother, Ambrosina, that believed in me despite the hardships imposed by life. And of course, I must also thank my scientific mentor, Professor Renato Cotta, for the many lessons and for being a model of academic excellence and integrity, and for nominating me for this wonderful award. And well, that's it. And I hope I was brief. And thank you very much. Hope meeting you soon. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for this very nice speech. And again, congratulations from myself and also all the InterPore Foundation committee and the board. And thank you.
Thank you.
We'll now move on to the next award. The next award is the InterPore Medal for Excellence in Porous Media Research, and this is for 2021. It's given to researchers with an established career in recognition of outstanding research in general porous media, with emphasis on research conducted over the past 10 years. And now I introduce Professor Daniel Tartakovsky to talk about the person that he nominated.
Okay, next slide, please. Okay. Yes, so the previous slide. So this year's award goes to Professor Marco Dance from the Institute of Environmental Assessment and Water Research, and it's it's a little bittersweet to nominate Marco for this, because from here, so I guess it means, Marco, we are not young anymore. And so next slide. So Marco holds bachelor and master's degree and PhD from University of Heidelberg in Germany, and I think so he has a distinction of being one of the few Germans who ended up working in Spain, and so his degrees are in physics and environmental physics. And his main research areas are quite diverse. He studied, as many people in the 90s, early 2000s, with stochastic simulations of flow and transport and porous media that naturally transition to anomalous non-ficking transport in such environments. And CTRW, continuous time random walk, was his passion for a while. So in the last 10 years, he's like, if you hear Marco Dance, the thing that comes to mind is mixing. So he's done a lot of work in that field. And I think what's not on this bullet is a fact that what a tremendous friend and mentor Marco is to many people. I saw that quite a few of them are listening now. So he touched lives of quite a few researchers who became passionate about this field. So Marco, please, the floor is yours. And congratulations.
Thank you very much, Daniel, for these very kind words. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay. So it is a true honor for me to accept the 2021 InterPore Medal for Porous Media Research. And I'm deeply grateful to the Honors and Awards Committee represented by its chair, Branko Bjelic, for recommending me. And I thank, of course, my friends Daniel Tarakovsky and also Felipe Barros for the nomination, and John Cushman and Dave Benson for their support. I want to express my deep gratitude for this special recognition and honor to the InterPore members and the InterPore Foundation, represented by the past and present presidents Laura Cora-Knolte and Michelle Quintana. This recognition has truly a very special meaning for me because of the singular role InterPore has played for our community. In fact, the first time I participated in the InterPore conference was in Padua in 2015, relatively late, was already the 7th conference. But I was really impressed by the depth and breadth of topics and by the fact that InterPore had managed to bring together people from different fields and disciplines, academia and industry, that are all united in the common interest in porous media. And certainly I want to congratulate and thank the organizers of this conference for a terrific effort. I think this is as close as it can get to the InterPore conference as we know it from before the pandemic, and it is holding up the collaborative and interdisciplinary spirit of InterPore. Our own research into the upscaling of flow and transport and heterogeneous porous media that Daniel briefly described reflects the spirit at the interface between physics, mathematics, and geosciences. Here I want to acknowledge briefly the entities that supported our research, most prominently the European Research Council, the Spanish Ministry of Science and Innovation, and of course my home organization, the Spanish National Research Council. It is clear that the efforts and initiatives that led up to this award would not have been possible without the dedication and contributions of many people. I'm lucky to have been able to work with an excellent international group of students and postdocs who are dedicated, motivated, original and resourceful. Also, I cannot overestimate the importance of my mentors, collaborators and friends in Spain, France, Germany, the US, Australia, Switzerland, the UK and Israel. The time does not allow to acknowledge all of you by name, but it has been a pleasure and inspiration working with you. You have enriched my professional and personal life. I thank you for that. I also want to thank my family for their support and patience. Again, I'm grateful to the InterPore Society for this special recognition and honor, which is a motivation and inspiration for me. Thanks a lot.
Thank you and congratulations. Okay, we're now going to move on to the InterPore Rosette announcement of the recipients, and that will be performed by Professor Majid Hazanideh.
Do you see me? Am I online? Hello?
Yes, I see.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to just go through the recipients of the Rosette. Rosette is given to the members of InterPore who over the last couple of years have systematically, consistently, and prudently helped InterPore in being able to reach its aims and goals. The first one is Nima Choclee. He's a professor and the director of an institute in Hamburg University of Technology. He's also deputy dean. He has been helping from the beginning of InterPore with various committees, especially his services as the chair of the publication committee. And then recently he's been able to set up Wikipore, and this has been enormous. Next, please. Sorin Pop. I'm sure you have also seen his name as co-organizer of many sessions the last few years. He's been also a member of the program committee, very active, and participated in chairing the Benelux chapter, is currently actually chairing the Benelux chapter. Congratulations, Sorin. Next. Hamed Asladnejad is a research associate with the University of Stuttgart and also with Utrecht University. He has been leading, and he's actually the first chair of the social media task force, and he has done that for 4 years, and this has been an enormous service to InterPore, and he's been co-chairing many symposia. Next, Lina Abriola. She has been the member of the council for the last. She is the Sorensen Family Professor of Engineering University, and she's currently the ombudsperson of InterPore. Next, please. Yang is associate professor at China University of Petroleum, and he has had tremendous efforts to organize InterPore 2020 in Qingdao. Unfortunately, that couldn't be held, but he has then invested efforts in negotiating the contract so that we can go there next year in 2022, and then be actually able to have the same facilities, the same contract. And he has had a key role in setting up the China InterPore chapter, and is currently a member of the board of directors of InterPore Foundation. Congratulations, Jonte. Next. Next, please. Yeah, Tisai Langa Sakara. Yeah, you all know him. He was elected as the president-elect 6 years ago, and then he served as the president, and the last 2 years as the past president. He is Amex Distinguished Chair and Professor of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Colorado School of Mines, and he has been investing efforts and ideas and helping InterPore in many ways. Congratulations, Tisa, and thank you. Next. Eduardo Abreu is professor at Unicamp and the Institute in Brazil. Is the chair of the Brazilian chapter, actually until very recently, and he's been leading a very significant increase of the members of the Brazilian chapter. He has organized annual meetings with a very strong international participation, funding from the industry. Participated in the annual meeting 2 years ago. It was really excellent. And he has organized a special session in the 32nd Brazilian Colloquium of Mathematics. And he has been establishing contacts and cooperation with other researchers from other chapters. Congratulations, Eduardo, and thank you. Yeah, that was the last one. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.